Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. I want to do a follow-up video on something that I did yesterday, which doesn't have anything to do with the Dallas Cowboys. It's technically the off season, which means it's actually really, really busy. But as I'm spending time here, I'm seeing these videos with these outrageous car payments. And it just literally blew my mind away hearing people talk about, I got a $2,000 a month, car payment. And some of them are proud of it. I got my car. Yeah, I spent $2,000 a month for it. And I'm kind of like, I'm sorry, you're stupid. And I got some blowback from people because people are saying, well, if they can afford it, why are you messing with somebody else's money? Listen. By all means, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I'm just going to try and put it out there that there are other options. Because like one guy, he said, I'm 55 years old. I've had a business for 27 years, and I spend $2,500 a month on my Porsche 911. Well, that's a lot different. That's a lot different than what I'm talking about. You've actually done what you're supposed to do. You've created wealth and can afford it. But when I literally, and I'm hoping that this wasn't actually true, but this woman had like a $1,100, $1,200 car payment for a Nissan for 384 months. And having known, because I was working with somebody to help them with the situation, I want you to understand something. In order to get an apartment these days, at least, in most reputable apartments, you got to have a credit score. They're not just renting to somebody who's got a 500 credit score. That's the first thing. The second part is they're not going to allow you to spend more than a third of your income on your rent. So let's say you're trying to get an apartment that costs $2,000 a month, which is not out of the range these days. That's $24,000 a year. You will pay rent to somebody that will have one thing to say, and that's goodbye. But that means for most apartment buildings, they're going to expect you to make $75,000 or more a year, because they want to make sure you can afford it. Watch this, and this is what I'm talking about when I say this is a bad investment. Listen to this.
All right, guys, so we're calling back the 480 credit score customer. He ended up buying another car, and he wrecked it, and he's interested in our RS7, so let's give him a call.
Okay, let me set this up for a second. Okay, so he had already had a Hellcat. Okay, a Hellcat. Now, I'm too old. I don't know what a Hellcat. But he bought a Hellcat with his mom co-signing for him. He wrecked that. And so now he wants to get an RS7. And he's got a 480 credit score.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, brother? This is Yusuf, the car dealer.
Hey, what's up, Yusuf, man?
How are you?
Oh, man, all is good, man. Thanks for calling.
For sure. So tell me what happened. You get a Mustang?
Nah, bro, don't get much. I got a Hellcat. Man.
Yeah. They told me that you wrecked it. What happened?
Man, it's acting a little reckless, bro.
How did you get a Hellcat with a 480 credit score?
Man, so hold on. I know people been tearing me up on TikTok. They were tearing me up on TikTok. But my credit score is now 520, paid off some credit card stuff. And I got a co-sign.
Say that one more time. You're breaking up just a little bit.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah, say that one more time.
Yeah. No, I worked on some credit stuff, paid off some cards, but I got a co-sign with my mom.
All right. So what'd you get your credit score up to?
Like a 520.
Okay. And you're interested in the RS7 we have?
520.
Yeah, man. That RS7 was looking clean.
Yes, sir. Okay. So let's get right back down to it. So you got a 520 credit score. Do you have any money down?
Yeah, I got like 1,500 or up to 2,000.
Okay. You only have $1,500. So this is probably all the money that you have in your life to put down on a car. Keep listening.
This time.
Dude, with the 520, I can't do it, bro. You have to have.
No. My mom was she was cool with being a co-signer.
Okay, what's your mom's credit score?
It's like 730.
So now you're going to have your mom tied in. So you lose your job or don't have it, she's going to screw up her credit or have to pay for this.
Somewhere around there, 730, 740.
Okay, how much do you make a month?
About $3,000, $4,000 on a good month.
All right, $3,500 a month. I'll just average that out. And quick question: what'd you buy your Hellcat?
So that means, okay, let's say every month he makes $4,000 times 12 months. That's $48,000 that we're talking about that he makes as income.
For
Bro, so I think I got it for a deal. I got it for $69,000.
$69,000 for a Hellcat.
So he bought a $69,000 car. Bro, I'm sorry. Listen, when you finish paying for that car, what are you going to have left? What are you going to gain in your life living at your mom's house, having her co-sign for a car that you spent $69,000 for, that if you're able to pay it off is going to be absolutely worthless? But go on.
Hellcat, what year was it?
Yeah, it's 2022.
That's not bad. Okay. And how much did you pay a month for it?
About $1,300. That was just the car payment, though.
How much was insurance?
About $400. But yeah,
I'm not laughing at you, man. But dude, you spent $1,700 out of making $3,500 a month. How much do you pay for rent?
basically nothing.
Okay, so $1,300 plus another $400 for the insurance, right? Okay, so that's $1,700 times 12 months. He spent $20,000 for the car that he wrecked. He only makes 48. That's before taxes. So literally half of your income is going to a car.
I stay with my family.
Okay, so you stay. Okay, so you don't have any rent. So this is what's gonna happen, man. For the RS7, I'm probably just gonna have your mom as the main applicant. Now, you sure it's smart for you to buy another expensive car?
Yeah. I already made my mistakes. I'm not gonna do anything stupid in this.
Now, here's the other problem with, as he put it, we're just going to have your mom buy the car. We're going to let your mom buy the car. If your mom is the one who's buying the car, not co-signing it, that means the insurance has to be in her name. You can't insure a car in somebody else's name. So that now makes his mom liable for the car payments and the insurance and liability.
I just want my dream car,
It's my dream car.
That's your dream car. I can't. You're breaking up, brother. You got to speak
My
a little
dream
louder.
car.
Yeah. Something I really want real bad, man.
So if your mom truly has a 720, I'm gonna average like 9 to 10%. It's gonna be around $1,000 a month for the car. That's a third of your income. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, I mean it's less what I was paying for the Hellcat.
But you wrecked it. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean that won't affect my insurance, will it?
I mean,
my first time wrecking
so
a car.
stupid.
Each definitely will. Each car is different too. So the Audi may be more expensive than the Hellcat. It is cheaper. This one's at $40,000. It's 2016.
Whoa. You're going to spend $40,000 for a car that is 9 years old, bro. I don't know how long these payments are going to be, but I would imagine if it's a $40,000 car, now she'll get better credit scores on it, but I guarantee you it's going to be about 55,000 with the interest on it. So this is probably a 5 or 6 year loan we're talking about. When this car, if this car is paid off, it will be 2030. What do you think a 14-year old Audi RS7 is going to be worth? And mind you, don't forget, Audi's foreign car, expensive to maintain. What do you think this is going to be worth? Now, I'm not going to tell you where you spend your money. What you should be looking at is if you do want nice things, instead, you buy yourself a car to get you through. Okay? Just hear me out for a second. Buy a car, not saying necessarily hoopty, but something that's like $10,000, $15,000. Take the bullet of the bad credit scores, pay off your debt, and see your credit scores rise up. So if you do want to buy a vehicle, and I'm not going to say you shouldn't have a nice car, you should, but this guy can't afford this. Not anywhere close. Not anywhere close. Do you realize, if you, just to give you an idea, if you literally took $50 a week and put it away, invested in the stock market, in 20 years it'll be worth about $140,000. That's just $200 a month. You're going to take $1,000 a month plus the other expenses and spend a third of your income living in your mom's house to drive a car.
It's got relatively low miles, 80,000 miles. Do an insurance quote. Do you have a
Whoa, 80,000 miles. You're buying a car that's 9 years old with 80,000 miles on it and spending $1,000 a month?
trade-in by any chance?
So I have like what I've been driving since the wreck.
And you only have 1,500 to
I
put
think
down.
it's 2019 Honda Civic. My cousin's letting me drive it. He's looking to sell it too. I don't know if I can maybe wrap that up into this.
I can't trade in somebody else's car. I mean, if he wants to sell it, he can post it on. Since we talked, I launched and partnered up with a service called The Lasso. He can post it on there, and multiple dealers will be able to bid on his car. But I can't roll over another trade-in that somebody else owns. It has to be your car or your mom's car.
I think I saw that video about The Lasso you put up. Okay.
So you're going to try to trade in somebody else's car.
But all right, so let's do this.
Okay. When you trade in a car, two things are going to happen. One, you're not going to get what the car may be valued because they're going to look to make some money off of it. You have to understand, trading the car in is really for convenience. Or two, they're going to say, hey, we're going to give you over market value for your car. But what they do is they just add more money to the cost of the car you're buying. So now you are financing more money. So what they're saying is, oh, your trade-in, that is your down payment. So on paper, it'll look like, oh, you got $2,500 as a trade-in. But the cost is now on the other end, which means you're financing that. And if you're getting one of these crazy loans that's 300, I still can't believe that anybody would do a 300-month loan, you're going to spend 4 or 5 times the cost of the car on it.
Let me send you the credit app. Let me have your mom fill it out. I don't think I can get you approved with $2,000 down. Let me have your mom fill it out. Let me get you an approval. make sure this is what you want to do, because you know, at the end of the day, if you get approved and you thought it through, I'm gonna sell it to you. So just understand it's gonna be right around $1,000 a month, and the insurance just call it $200-300. You're right at $1,300 a month. So
You know, I always appreciate the transparency. I'll get her to fill out the application.
I got you, man. You know, I hope TikTok educated you on what a good credit score and bad credit score is.
No, it did, man. Those people were tearing me up. I get it now. I get it now.
It's all good.
Again, I
Unbelievable, man. I'm sorry. This is financial literacy, okay? I get it. I get it. You know, you're young. It's my dream car and things like that. It's your dream car right now. 80,000 miles on an Audi. After about 100,000 miles, that thing's going to break down on a regular. Trust me. Trust me. My pickup truck, 149,000 miles. It's paid off. I've got the sucker paid off. And I will run it till the wheels fall off of it, because it takes me from point A to point B. And I only spend, unless I'm going on a trip or something, half hour, an hour in it a day. But you can't live in your mama's basement and have her sign for the vehicle. You ain't even paying rent, and you still can't afford it. Come on, people. You are in a trap where you're never going to get out of that. You aren't, if you're looking and saying, I need that. And I know if you're spending that kind of money on a car, I know what you're doing with the ladies. I know what, oh my God. You're whining and dining. So you've got a $45,000 a year job, $48,000. You're spending all your money on the car and trying to impress the ladies and having to spend all the money, because I've seen how crazy it is. The women, you got to pay for the pre-date because you got to get a hair and nails done. You're expected to pay for that. And then the post-date stuff, I don't know what you have to get post-date. And then you're going to go out, and it might be one of these women who, I don't really like him, but I'm going to use him and get me, 20 plates of oysters. Bro, stop trying to impress everybody. You want to impress people? Build some wealth. Rich people who really have money, they ain't trying to spend it. Take a look at Jerry Jones. They're trying to hold on to it, not flash and dash to everybody. That's my thoughts on it. If you've got $2,000 a month that you can spend on a car, if you've spent that kind of money, if you spend half of that investing for the long go, $1,000 a month, bro, by the time you're ready to retire, you'll be a rich person. Not so much with the car. See ya.